Good morning, Facebook. Grace and peace to you all. Today I want to talk about Christ's love for the adulterous woman in John 8. Jesus came down from the Mount of Olives into the temple court, and he was going to be teaching. And the Pharisees and Sadducees, the Pharisees brought this adulterous woman that they caught, and under the law of Moses, they were to stone her to death for breaking the law. And they were trying to trap Jesus, and they said, "Teacher, what would you do with this woman?" And Jesus said, he bent down in the dirt and he started writing something, we don't know, and he said, "For whoever has not sinned may cast the first stone." And from the eldest to the youngest, they started dropping their stones. And then he looked at the woman and he said, "Where are your accusers? Where are they? Are they condemning you?" And she said, "No, there's no one." And he goes, "I don't condemn you either. Now go and leave your life of sin." And we hear condemnation even in that, but it's really compassion and love for that woman. Because when we are chasing after a sin in our life, we're missing the mark. We're missing the beauty of the love of God, and that's what she was missing in her life anyway, was the love of God. So she's chasing man after man, seeking that love and acceptance from a broken, flawed man rather than the beauty of the Creator. And I love free will, because without free will there is no love. There's always a choice involved. Now the Creator birthed that into his creation so that we can choose in our lives to live our lives centered in ourselves or come back to the love of the Father. That is your choice. And what he's telling her in that moment is, just come back home to me and be mine fully. And in doing so, you will experience the fullest life possible, rather than this fractured life when our life is centered in self, going after these different sin patterns, whatever they are. We don't experience fullness of life in any kind of sin pattern. We settle for something less. And it's the love of Christ that draws us into that wholeness and fullness. So we're lacking in nothing. Because that's what I did in my own life. I chased everything you can imagine, so looking for that fulfillment, looking for that love and acceptance. And I only found it when I came back home to the love of God. May you experience it. And it's God's love that is drawing us in. So often we mix in condemnation with love and grace, and it's just not the case. That was the old way. The new way, it's love and grace that changes us, so we're able to live in a completely different way. May God bless you today. May he set you free. May you be overwhelmed by the love, grace, and mercy of God.